The secondary market has proven to be a valuable resource for both seasoned and new comic book collectors. I've got 10 keys that you may want to take a look at that are valued at $10 or less. So go grab your vibe juice and meet me back here in the comic room. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Keep It Comics. As always, I am your humble host, C3. And before I get started, I want to do what I always do, which is thank each and every one of you for stopping by, checking out the channel. We're here each week dropping a hot 10 list for you, the comic book community. It's a list where we line up the top 10 hottest books, some spec books, some first appearances, some just have great covers. But they're all lined up for you. So hit that like, slap the subscribe button, and we're going to start the list off like this at number 10. We've got a title, Powers of X, issue number 1, and this is the first appearance of Rasputin IV and a whole bunch of other characters. Now, this book is trending upward, ladies and gentlemen, at 8.33%. Average price for a raw copy at the moment is $10. Average price for a graded copy will run you about $100. Now, this book has already sold 798 copies so far with a high of $250 for a CGC 9.8. Go Collect Census has 200 universal grades and 175 of those are 9.8s. 14 of those are 9.6s and 9.4s are running about a low to mid-range 6, all right? You've got one 9.2 and you've got two 9.0s if you're interested. Now, just to be sure, before you hit eBay, make sure you check out your local comic book shop and check the back issues to see if they have this book. We always want to make sure that we're supporting our LCSs so that they feel the love of the comic book community because they are a major part of this hobby. Now, if you do not see it in the local comic book shop, then fine. Let's see what they got going on eBay. And I've done a little background check for all of us. But make sure you go look as well. And I've been finding listings that are starting at $7.99 for this particular book. All right. Now, fair market value says that you shouldn't mind paying $10 for a raw copy in near mint condition. But on eBay, they have prices that are starting at about $7.99. So you may be able to land this book for a little bit of nothing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Powers of X, issue number 1, first appearance of Rasputin IV and some other characters. At the list at number 9, we have Transformers, issue number 11, and this is the direct edition. This is the first appearance of Jetfire in comic books. All right, now, this book has been spiking a lot, I guess, due to the fact that Transformers just came out. And there was a reveal at the end of the movie. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Make sure you go check it out and you can decide for yourself. But that's why this book is on the list. This book has probably some ties to that new comic book that also just came out, Void. I read Void. I enjoyed it. A lot of people didn't like it, but I actually enjoyed it. I'm not that hard to please, man. If something that's entertaining takes my mind off my work and what's going on around the world, you know, all the regular day-to-day life stuff, I'm pretty easy to satisfy. I love a good read, and I think Void was one of those reads, all right? So that's what I think has gotten the community in a buzz about this book. This book is currently trending upward, ladies and gentlemen, at 0.73%. Raw copies are going for $8. Graded copies, average price for a graded copy is going for roughly about $159. Already 229 copies of this book has sold so far, and it's still climbing up the ladder. We had a high sale of $233 for CGC 9.8. We've got 235 universal grades on the Go Collect Census. There are 81 9.8s. You got 65 9.6s. You got 30 9.4s. And you've got 20 9.2s and 9 9.0s. So decide which one you want. Pick carefully. You don't have to break the bank. Of course, you know lower grades are going for less. Fair market value says that a raw copy in very fine condition will cost you about $8. So if you're in the market for Transformers issue number 11, the direct edition, keep your eye on it, ladies and gentlemen, because it's doing numbers on the secondary market. Make sure you guys hit that like button, slap the subscribe button. We do this every week I'm your boy C3. I bring you some of the most accurate and up-to-date information on the secondary market as you are out there on the hunt looking for your grails and your next big book to add to your collection. And remember, it's good vibes only, ladies and gentlemen. So check your nonsense at the door. You know what it is. All right, at the list at number 8, we got DC Universe Rebirth, issue number 1, guys. Now, this is a key first appearance of Gotham and the first cameo appearance of Gotham Girl. So we got first cameo appearance of Gotham and the first cameo appearance of Gotham Girl. This book is up 67.71%. Average price for a raw copy, $9. Average price for a graded copy is running you about $33. Now, over 700 copies of this book have sold so far. All right? Now, we've had a high sale of $71, and that was for CGC 9.8. You've got 477 graded copies on the universal census, and 364 of those are CGC 9.8s. You got 57 9.6s, you have 20 9.4s, you've got 14 9.2s, and you've got 10 9.0s. If you're comfortable with letting the raw copy be your choice, that raw copy will cost you about $9 in a near mint condition. All right, so raw copy, near mint condition, going for $9. Not a big book that'll break the bank, something that's easily obtainable. I like it. I like it. That's why I'm sharing it. Keep the show going. We're going to just talk about book number 7. At the list at number 7, we have to discuss Justice League, issue number 101, and this is the first full appearance of Tripsy and the Shining Knight. Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. I've got to tell you, this is actually my first time hearing about these particular characters. So I was really intrigued when I had to dig up a little information on them. And here's what I found. This book is up 87.35%. So there is a big interest in this book. I don't know what all the buzz is about, but I'm guessing that it has to do with the fact that we just saw the Flash. Some things might have been revealed about the Justice League coming around. You know me. I never claim to know what I don't know. I'll leave that up to you. You guys can inform me, but that's what this book is doing. This book is at an average for a raw copy, $9. This book has an average price for a graded copy for $100. There are 213 copies of this particular book that has changed hands on the secondary market. And we had a high sale of $321, and that was for a CGC 9.8. With only 99 universal grades on the census, that makes this book fairly rare, my friends. That makes this book somewhat type rare. We've got 35 9.6s on the census. We got 17 9.4s. We've got 11 9.2s, and we've got 5 9.0s. And if you're looking for holding value, the 9.0 has a yearly average of about $100. So this book is great for the collection. It's definitely good for those first-time buyers. Those of you who are new to the hobby, this is a list that will not break the bank. This is a list that you can ease your way into. Start checking out books, reading different genres, what you may like, what you may not like, things that you think may make a decent addition to your collection, right? So if you're just learning the hobby and if you're just trying to figure out what books you want to collect, this list is for you. Or if you've been around for a while and you might have missed some of these back issues, the seasoned collector, you may want to double back and just grab them while you can grab these books at a low. You know what I always say, strike while the iron is cold. Don't wait for a book to spike and everybody's talking about it before you decide to grab it, because you're going to pay top dollar, and eventually, you know, you might want to move the book on the market and you may not be able to get that. But that's another issue. That's another series. I'll talk about that in another video. So this is what you're up against. For a raw copy, CGC is saying that $9 is an okay price for you to pay for a copy of this book in very good condition. All right, so very good copies are going for $9, and I think it's definitely more than worth it. Justice League of America, issue number 101, first full appearance of Tripsy and the Shining Knight. Get yourself one. Excuse me. Now, holding down the list strong at number 6, ladies and gentlemen, we've got X-Men issue number 1, and this is the first appearance of X-Men Blue Team, Cyclops, Beast, Wolverine, and Rogue. And don't forget, Psylocke and Gambit is also a part of this team. All right? I know everybody's all excited about the X-Men coming through. There's been some big news with the Deadpool 3 movie and how some of the X-Men are going to be ushered into the X-Men, into the Marvel Universe. I'm excited. I know you're excited. That's why this book is on the list, because we don't know who's coming to the screen, but we're anticipating that the movement is going to be huge. All right? So this is what we're looking at. This book is up 93.59%. Raw copies on average are going for $7. Average graded copy is costing $91. This book continues to creep up in value, ladies and gentlemen. So there's definitely something going on with it. That's why it's important that you keep your eye on it. 1,587 copies sold with a high sale of $255. And that was for a raw 8, ladies and gentlemen. Now, even though we got 14,000 universal grades, it'll be the 9.9 adding the most value to your collection if you're able to get your hands on one. We've got 11 9.9s. We've got 7,985 9.8s. And you can cop a 9.6 for about $55. All right? So decide which one you want. Proceed with caution. Never jump out of the airplane without a parachute. It's all about what you decide, all right? Enjoy what you do. Don't worry about nothing else. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters. Now, for a raw copy, fair market value says that a book in very fine condition is worth $7. All right? So keep your eye out on X-Men issue number 1. And this is the first appearance of X-Men Blue Team. All right? We've made it to the halfway mark, ladies and gentlemen. And we're doing it in pretty good time. So we're going to keep the show moving right along. And just before I hit this number 5 book, I just want to let you know, we did hit that 500 like count on that last video. So we are going to give away that gift card. I'm going to announce the winner of that gift card in my next top 10 video. So make sure you guys show up for that, and we'll find out who's getting that $50 gift card. Man, I was excited. I couldn't wait till you do it. I couldn't wait to see you guys do it. I saw you guys pushing for it. It brought a lot of warmth to my heart, man. I felt the love. I felt all that community support coming from you guys that I get each week, man. So I want to show my appreciation, and I'm going to give away that gift card. It doesn't matter to me in what time we did it, but we did it in fairly good time. I didn't realize it was so hard to actually get 500 likes. So that was a great challenge for us, and I may continue to push for challenges like that, because me, I don't like it being easy. You know what I mean? I like to work for what I want. I earn everything that I have. I don't take from anybody. I'm more of I like to do for people the best way I can type of person. And I don't know. With me, it's just good vibes, guys. If there's something wrong with me, it's got to be something wrong with somebody. I don't know. You tell me. I'm just a regular dude. At the list at number 5, The Joker, Year of the Villain. Issue number 1, and this is that Mike Mayhew variant. This is the first appearance of the 6 of Hearts, ladies and gentlemen. Not only do you got the first appearance, but you also get this beautiful cover done by Mike Mayhew. One of my favorite artists. I love his artwork. Book trending upward at 42.36%. Average sale for a raw copy is $5. Average price for a graded copy will run you about $100. 40 total copies sold this far in the past week and a half, with a high sale of $100, and that was for a 9.8 back in 2022. So you could still possibly get a 9.8 version of this book for not a lot of money, all right? There are 61 universal grades in total, right? And 43 of those are 9.8s on a Go Collect census. 18 of those are signature grades. Listen, Modern Key, New Villain. This is a great book for new collectors. A great, fun book for new collectors. Those of you who are new to the hobby and have been having fun with the speculation aspect of what's going on, you get the spec on this book. You get a first appearance. You get a beautiful cover. The triple threat is right there in front of you. This is a great book for that. Last recorded sale for this book in a raw copy was for $40, and that was in May. But fair market value is saying that $5 is a reasonable price for a raw copy in their mint condition. So you know what to do. Get out there, set your mark, negotiate. You can get this book for not a lot of money, for low buy-in, add it to your collection, and be happy with it being there. All right? Joker, ladies and gentlemen. The Joker, Year of the Villain, issue number 1, the Mike Mayhew variant. Now, at the list at number 4, we're going to double back. Yes, we're going to double back because we got more X-Men to talk about. X-Men issue number 188, and this is the first appearance of the Adversary. Now, this is a fire character. I just love how it's being portrayed in the comic books. If we see him on the big screen, I'm probably going to lose my mind. All right? Now, this is a first appearance of the Adversary. This is a demon that was brought forth by Forge when Forge had to do a little damage. She brought forth this character right here. Now, average price for a raw copy is $3. This book is currently trending upward, ladies and gentlemen, at 2.16%. Average price for a graded copy right now is $61, and that's for a CGC 9.8. There's been 428 copies of this book that have sold with a high sale of $69 for 9.8. With 603 universal grades on the census, the only one that will add absolute value, well, I'm not going to say that, I'm joking, but there's a 10.0 on the census that I would love to be able to get my hands on. Man, I would feel so great if I got my hands on that 10.0. That 10.0 is the king of the hill, ladies and gentlemen. There are 3 9.9s on the census, and if you want to be flashy, you could like grab yourself the 9.8, and there are 338 of those. Just talking about the 10.0 and the 9.9s made me not even want to say the 9.8. I don't know. That's just me. All right, but you already know what I say. Low grade is better than no grade. But just the fact that we're able to get our hands on such a nice book for not a lot of money, I probably would take a stab at that big book. You know what I mean? If the 9.8 is going for $69, that 10.0 can't really be going for too much. I'm going to have to do a little bit more research and check that out for myself. All right? You may want to do the same. Now, this segment is about 10 key comic books for first-time collectors that won't break the bank, right? We want to show them some love, try to give them a little information that'll help move them forward in their journey. Welcome to the community. It's one of the best hobbies on the planet. I guarantee you, if you do it right, you won't be disappointed, all right? And this is Keep It Comics, and it's good vibes only. I'm your boy C3. I'm here every week. Make sure you check us out. Fair market value is saying that $3 for a raw copy in very good condition is a good price to pay for X-Men issue number 188. So keep your eye on it. It's the first appearance of the Adversary. It's moving on the secondary market. Now, at the list at number 3, we've got one of my favorite characters. We're talking about Moon Knight, issue number 3. And this is that Felipe Mesafera variant, which is limited to 3,000 copies. It's the first appearance of Hunter's Moon. I think this is an awesome book. Pardon me if I butchered your name. I really do apologize. I didn't do it intentionally. All right? So, although this book is down, ladies and gentlemen, you can get a raw copy for $9 right now. All right? There was a high sale of $45. You get a first appearance, and you get a beautiful cover. This book is down. Strike while the iron is cold. If you're a Moon Knight fan and you know that Moon Knight is going to do well when it returns to Disney Plus, and you're anticipating what may happen, this may be a perfect opportunity for you to grab this book. We're looking at 57 universal grades on the census. 52 of those are 9.8. That's the top 91% of all grades, ladies and gentlemen. 4 of those are 9.6s. A 9.6 will cost you roughly about $20 at the moment. You've got one 9.4 on the census. With that sale, with that last recorded sale of a $9 purchase, right? I'm fairly certain you can land this book for under $10. Yep, that last recorded sale was for $9. So there's great buying opportunity here. I'm pretty confident in fair market value's appraisal of $9 for a raw copy in near mint condition. This is a twofer, my friends. You get the stunning cover, you get the first appearance, and you possibly get all that for under $10. All right. So we're going to continue. We've made it. We're at the list at number 2. We have to talk about X-Men issue number 227, and this is, yes, you had to know I would do that. this is the first full appearance of the adversary. All right? Now, this book also is up 37.68%. Average price for a raw copy, $4. Average price for a graded copy is $68. Now, there are 359 grades in total, and 301 of those are universal. I have 147 9.8s on the census, 71 9.6s, 39 9.4s, 19 9.2s that are going for $34 right now, and you've got 8 9.0s that is going for $32. All right, so you get a cool villain, and this villain reminds me more of like a darker version of Brother Voodoo. All right, so I'm interested in this book. That's why I put it on the list. I thought there may be some of you out there that might be interested in it. Beautiful yellow cover with Storm leading the pack with the rest of the X-Men in tow. This book is definitely worth a second look. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment in the comment section. Are you a big X-Men fan? Do you think The Adversary is a worthy book to go after? Let's talk about it. All right? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have made it to the #1 hottest book on my list. All right? Now, we're going to talk about Fantastic Four, issue number 348. This is the direct edition. All right? This is the first cover appearance of the new Fantastic Four. We've got Hulk. We've got Wolverine, we've got Spider-Man, and we've got Ghost Rider, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely, I'm around for this. Everybody's looking for the Fantastic Four. What if it isn't the first family? What if they bring these guys out? I don't know. Anything could happen. It's comics. You know how it goes, all right? This book is up, my guys, 41.67%, with the average price for a raw copy being $10. Average price for a graded copy is $109. Now, the community appears to be interested in this book for some particular reason. There's already been 624 copies of this book that has changed hands on the secondary market with a high sale of $205. We've got 129 9.8s. You've got 123 9.6s. The 9.0s have a yearly average of $40, and the 9.2s have a 30-day average of $70. So there's a little information right there if you're trying to distinguish between which grade you want to get and which one's going to have the best holding value from a 30-day to a yearly point of view, all right? And neither of these books will break the bank because there's the low buy-in, ladies and gentlemen, of $10, all right? Fair market value is saying that $10 is a great price point for buy-in for a book in near mint condition, all right? Ladies, gentlemen, comic book community, all of you, all of us. I appreciate you guys hanging out, stopping by, checking out the channel. That's your list. You have it, execute, be safe. Never jump out of the airplane without a parachute. Enjoy the hobby. Don't let nobody push you. Don't let nobody take anything from you. Enjoy what you do, man. It's the hobby. It's supposed to be fun. Remember that. It's supposed to be fun. If you're not having fun, you need to find something to do. All right? You know what I always say, don't hate, congratulate. Show some love, because that don't cost you nothing. Appreciate. But no matter what you do, ladies and gentlemen, it's good vibes only. Always keep it comics, people. I'll see you guys next video. You know what it is. And don't forget, check out our next top 10 list because I'm going to announce the winner of the $50 gift card. There, I said it. Later, Gators.